Vladimir Putin's life story began in the shadow of World War II. Born in Leningrad in 1952, he grew up in a city marked by the devastating siege. This experience shaped his worldview and instilled in him a deep sense of patriotism. Putin's early interest in intelligence work led him to study law at Leningrad State University. Upon graduation in 1975, he joined the KGB, the Soviet Union's feared intelligence agency. For the next 16 years, Putin honed his skills as a foreign intelligence officer. He operated primarily in East Germany, where he witnessed firsthand the political dynamics of the Cold War. This period proved formative, deepening his understanding of power and shaping his approach to international relations. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 presented both challenges and opportunities for ambitious individuals like Putin. Returning to Russia, he navigated the turbulent political landscape of the newly formed Russian Federation. Putin's rise was swift. He served in key positions in the St. Petersburg city government before moving to Moscow in 1996. His intelligence background and reputation for efficiency caught the attention of President Boris Yeltsin. In 1998, Yeltsin appointed Putin as the head of the FSB, the KGB's successor agency. This move gave Putin control over Russia's security apparatus and positioned him for even greater power. Just a year later, in a surprise move, Yeltsin resigned and named Putin acting president. Putin's assumption of the presidency in 2000 marked the beginning of an era that would redefine Russia's place in the world. He consolidated power, rebuilt the economy, and projected a new image of Russian strength on the global stage. However, his rule has also been marked by controversy and accusations of authoritarianism. Putin's initial years in office saw significant economic growth, fueled in part by rising oil prices. He implemented reforms aimed at stabilizing the economy and attracting foreign investment. He also cracked down on oligarchs who had amassed vast wealth and political influence in the chaotic years after the Soviet collapse. While these actions were popular with many Russians, they also raised concerns about Putin's consolidation of power and his intolerance of dissent. Independent media outlets were suppressed, and political opponents faced harassment and imprisonment. Section 4, International Stage, Putin's Russia in a Changing World. Under Putin's leadership, Russia reasserted itself as a major player in international affairs. He sought to restore Russia's influence in its near abroad, the former Soviet republics, and to challenge what he saw as American hegemony. In 2008, Russia intervened militarily in Georgia, a former Soviet republic that had sought closer ties with the West. This conflict demonstrated Putin's willingness to use force to protect what he perceived as Russia's vital interests. Putin's most consequential foreign policy move came in 2014 with the annexation of Crimea from Ukraine. This action, condemned by the West as a violation of international law, was met with sanctions but also boosted Putin's popularity at home. Section 5, Legacy of Power, Assessing Putin's Impact. Vladimir Putin's legacy is complex and contested. His supporters view him as a strong leader who restored Russia's pride and stability after the turmoil of the 1990s. His critics see him as an autocrat who has dismantled democratic institutions and suppressed dissent. Putin's approval ratings have remained consistently high throughout his rule, a testament to his enduring popularity among many Russians. However, his legacy will also be judged on his handling of the ongoing war in Ukraine, which has had a devastating human cost and isolated Russia from much of the world. As Putin's time in power continues, his impact on Russia and the world will continue to be debated. His story is a reminder of the enduring power of personality in shaping history and the challenges of reconciling competing narratives of leadership and legacy.